Hey, well, good morning or good afternoon. I believe it's Monday and it's approximately, let me check. It is 12:36, so good afternoon. Well, send me 2 thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, ROC'S Unique Familia Gomez, and I'm here to talk about what is a day gonna be about. Well, I stayed up a little bit late last night because I got a FaceTime with my nephew from up in Mexico, and every time that I make a video, it seems like it just goes straight to my white hairs. Can you believe that? Because I sure don't know what's going on. I just know I'm getting old, and that's it. Okay, and we're in 2023, and it's June the 18th or 19th. Let me see. It is the 19th of June. Well, what is my day? did my nails about a week ago, and this is the colors I went with. And I don't do my long nails no more like I used to. I go with short so I can get into cleaning my casa. And eczema. I had eczema, and last night it was kind of getting irritated, so I put medicine, and it seems like it got worse. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna lay off on putting medicine because I don't like eczema. So I'm an enemy of the eczema because my kids never had it when they were small. Never. When I left to Egypt back in 2001, when I got back, my kids had eczema. My son had it on his shins, below his knee, or all over his knee, and my daughter had it all over. Like, I think she had it on, I want to say, by underneath of her hairline, and I think her arm, her elbow. So now that I've been getting older and everything, I noticed that my eye was getting like a little thing right here, like right here. But I started noticing that it was getting itchy, and it looked like dandruff, like flaky. And I was like, oh my God, it looks like what my kids had. And it's crazy. But anyways, I stood up last night until like 3 or 4 in the morning. I was FaceTiming. My nephew called me FaceTime, and we're just talking about everything. He was putting pictures of my daddy before he passed, because they lived with my parents, and him and his family, his mom and dad, and my nephew. And so they used to take a lot of pictures. My dad was very photogenic. He always wanted to take pictures with youngsters. My dad's a great father, but he had his dark side also. But he was a very loving person. And, you know, unfortunately, there's things that my dad used to end up doing, but hey, he has to answer to God on that. But he was good with me all the time. He spoiled me, and yeah, he did things that weren't supposed to happen. But it's not like, all we gotta do is pray for them and move on, instead of having to think on it, because if you keep on thinking on it mentally, it's gonna mess you up. So quit thinking about it. Just leave it to God. God will take care and put everything the way He intended for things to occur. But anyways, I had a very blessed week. We're back in the weekday, and my problem is that now that there's no school or anything, I kind of let RJ be his own little teenage ways. He want to watch. He wants to play and do his screaming and his streaming and his his gaming at when basically there's no drama. So which is okay. It's okay. The only thing is that I'm having to sleep crazy times, and then I end up sleeping over. The thing is that I'm asleep, and then he'll end up waking me up for the little darnest little things that he wants. But anyways, that's another topic for another time. But other than that, I'm up. I just drank my coffee. I was talking to my mom for a while and talking about everything. And she was telling me, well, I called you in the morning and I wanted to go here and there. And I said, well, I'm sorry. But she doesn't give me, she kind of like leaves it. That's it. She's not going to recount. Rock is not planning to change anytime soon, even though I voice my opinion, even though I voice my voice and let her know that it's bad to sleep and sleep and sleep, and she doesn't get the onda, then you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. But I do a lot of soul searching, and I do a lot of talking to my creator. And I was telling my nephew last night that it's so weird that when we're young, we always want everything. We want to go out, party, do things that do things that really, do we really need to do it, or do we just want to kind of fit in what everybody's doing? I was always a very, very good, bright person. I went to school. I went to high school. During I was going to school, all my time I've always been in independence in special ed. Why? Because I have a problem with comprehending. Like if someone tells me something, I'm kind of like dumb, like so I just like smile, and I don't know what they're talking about, but I remember what they asked me. And you're gonna trip out on me. Like it could go weeks, and suddenly, well, we just got through talking about, and I don't understand it. The green light turns on, and I understand it out of nowhere. So, and then I grew up. I was into volleyball. I was into doing gymnastics, doing stuff like that. Do I do it now? No. I don't do none of that stuff at all. Now I sit down and I play Candy Crush and June's Journey. But before that, in between that, my teenage years, and I started late. I was 15 when I got married the first time, and I had my 3 kids. And I went through a divorce, but me and their father, we still, we were always in talking terms. I've traveled all over the world and love it. I was in Italy, I was in France, I was in Paris, I was in England, I was in Spain, I was in Germany, and I went to France, and from all of them, I hate France. No bueno. Don't like. And I lived in Egypt and Cairo. And Cairo, Egypt, I love it. I love it. I love it. I would do anything to go back to Cairo, Egypt. I would do anything because I love their attitude. I love their warm. They're people that are so warm. There's no hate over there. There's no killing each other, anything. And I loved it. I loved being there. The only thing that Egypt has, as what I remember, is that from all the cigarette butts, you could make pyramids because everybody smokes in Egypt. Not everybody, but the majority of people smoke a lot. But we have Taco Bell, we have a KFC, we have Burger King, we have Carl's Jr., but it's not Carl's Jr., it's called Hardee's. We have like a Chevron, Chevron, and it's Go-Go, and it's exactly like Chevron. I mean, they have everything. They have, like, you go into Chevron, what they have, pretty much they have it. They have a Subway, they have a Pizza Hut, and then they have all the Mediterranean food like koshari, samak, arroz, bean, bit, eggs, everything. It's so yummy. And over there, a big thing that when you people go, they always offer you tea. It could be shea or it could be shea with nanaya, which is mint. So, and that's the way I always drink my tea over there. I just love it. Mama Didi always made tea with nanaya. I love it. I love it. Dad, Baba Mohammed used to always make, tell me if I wanted some tea with nanaya. Very warm people. Very warm people. But I came back and it was hard for me to go. It was hard. It was easy for me to go because I was getting away from all the drama with at that time with my kid's dad and my kid's dad and you know, I never had drama like bad drama, but I had, it was like, you know, he actually wait until I got together with somebody. No, he didn't like the fact that I was moving on and having somebody else. And trying to fix my cell phone so I could put it on this thing because I get tired of always to be holding my thing. And okay, well.